Was it Dark Tigers?
Dark Tigers.
Yeah, they took a map off.
Oh,
them,
well,
so.
they literally drew 15-15.
Yeah. So that's 1 point gone, which has already been taken.
Well,
Either
we're
way.
into the pistol round either way, Tom. Fast B play for X-kom straight to the site. Triple B setup for VP, in fact. So they've got a lot of players here. 4, actually. Loads of damage coming through. Mihu doing what Mihu does. And, well, Ponchak, he's going to almost get knifed. I'm not really sure. VP do close out the round, though. And nice start, at least, on the CT side. But again, you know, it was a B rush into a 4-man stack. That's what you can kind of assume to happen.
Yeah, not really expecting a whole lot when that happens. And yeah, CT side just shut things down very early on. It is going to be the force buy-in from X-kom. No surprise, of course. And on the other side of things, actually rifles on every single player. A very safe one coming out from VP. There was no bomb plant. Ponchak will at least do some damage with the scout early on. Has the chance to whittle away at these players and make things a little bit easier for these pistols.
Boost up. Pasha got to be careful, but he is in the CT spawn. A really good spot to actually catch out a boosted player. Can play that headshot angle. Stark, though, with the CZ-75. He's just holding on to the position. Neo is not going to realize that as well. He's actually in the jungle. Ponchak's worked his way up short, but worked his way to his death. Mihu's there on the other side. And as soon as Stark moves, that's when Neo gets all the information to play with. Going to try and move out of position. Pasha can actually come in for support if need be. And Stark just trying to get out of this spot, trying to get anything done. It's soon to walk out on A. The issue is he's sandwiched in between both players, and the first will get the job done. Pasha from the CT spawn, as we said. Neo can fall off and allow Pasha to do the dirty work. It's VP with a 2-0 lead. Force by going nowhere for X-kom.
Yeah, just looking to try and farm up some extra money into this next one. Obviously, as said, they did have all rifles in that scenario. Snacks will pick up an MP9. It should be a strong start now for Virtus Pro on this CT side of Mirage. Palace push going to be coming in from the T side. Just looking for a bomb plant. This is the closest you can get onto the site. And actually, Ponchak will be able to net a kill alongside it as well. So bomb plant will be coming in. Ooh. Double nade. Neo with the double dunk. And yeah, he can get 2 balls into the hoop without too much trouble.
I heard that he takes after you in that sense, Tom. Lots of talent. Bomb being stuck, and Mihu finishes off onto Soon. So VP off to a better start this map than that of Inferno as well, which is always nice. Will X-kom pull the big comeback this time, Tom?
But it's kind of hard to get off to a worse start.
Yeah, I'd say 11-1's almost as bad as it can go.
What, other than 11-0, it is as bad as it can go.
Yeah. Either way, we have the buy coming up for X-kom. AWP in the hands of Soon, so there's something. Rifles as well, fully in play, and good utility, obviously due to that second round, or third round bomb plant, sorry. Pasha looking to contest the middle. The issue is it's a fast A play. Goofy, he's already out onto the site, clearing out every close position. They just have to worry about triple now. Bialy was there in the previous round. They won't expect it this time. And that's a bomb dropped in the open. Where are these ramp players coming from? They need to speed up. X-kom taking their time to get into the site, and Stark, he's going to shoot at the wall for some reason, get shot in the back as a result, and Soon now left in a 1-on-4. VP seeming like they've got their 4th on the board.
Yeah, this is a nigh on impossible situation, and it's actually just good utility usage from Virtus Pro. The Molotov lands and actually separates the push from the T side, and the second that happens, it's just an awful situation because you'll have 2 types of players, like some that will try and run through the Molotov and some that will just sit behind it, and basically by sitting behind it, okay, you keep your HP, but you're relying so heavily on the 2 players that actually managed to get out onto the site to do something, and they just didn't. Bialy shuts them down. Soon still going to be pushing. 35 seconds left on the clock. Bomb yet to be retrieved, and Bialy very well positioned to net themselves another round. Double AWP already in play, so no reason for Virtus Pro to pick that AWP up. And once more, it's just going to be pistols.
As you would expect here. I will be back in the next round, but VP given the opportunity for a 5th on the board. Double AWP definitely have to be careful versus pistols, but shouldn't be too much of a worry. They definitely have the weaponry to fight back against the X-kom side, who are set up outside of ramp as well. 4 players here. Smokes over the top. Nades in for VP. How good is utility usage this time? I imagine the aim will be all they really need. There's the peek from Neo. 1 kill, loads of damage as well. Bialy's going to be dead at the back of the site, and Ponchek attempts to get aggressive, but only for him to get taken down as well. VP not having too much difficulty in this round. The bomb is down, but still with only pistols, we shouldn't see too much more. Soon even gets flashed by his teammate. Everyone is blind right now.
Yeah, this is a pretty horrible situation. They've got a decent position on the bomb, but yeah, very easy clean up in the end from Virtus Pro, keeping themselves 3 players alive. Another bomb plant, as you said, it won't make that much difference in terms of like money, because obviously they had max loss bonus anyway, and they saved a bit of cash to make sure they could buy. But it does mean that all they really need is all they need is the loss bonus to get into the next round. So they'll have that extra cash saved anyway. But so far, it's not looking so good. 2 players, 0 and 5. Start 005. And it is going to be 5 and 0 already in favor of VP.
Ooh, that's unfortunate soon. Leg shot to Snacks, but he just jumps on top of the pallet. Free kill for him. VP now man advantage. Pasha attempts to peek back into middle after that confrontation, but no one coming back through for X-kom. The secondary AWPer of the team, Tasek, picks up that AWP. Man up in the palace as well. Again, well-timed nades here from VP. Just going to catch the man up there. That is Ponchek after all. Even Neo keeping his eyes posted on middle as well. Doesn't want to allow X-kom an opportunity here to take that mid-control and split towards a bomb site. And that bomb site will be A for the time being, especially with this man deep in palace. Shown no presence so far. But assuming they can get to set up either for the connectors to try and make a play or to come in late on the post plant, if they get an open bomb down, that would be great. Issue is, I don't think VP are going to give them an open plant. They are contesting the site. There's a man under balcony, and this rotation through the CT spawn will be well timed.
Bialy again, he's been excellent on this site so far. Already manages to pick up 1 and now even has support from Pasha. Bialy continues his push, but actually I think it was expecting a better flash to come in, and they're actually decimating this defense. Snacks will be able to find one back on the cross. Mihu looking to push back in, and he catches Stark through the smoke, and this bomb still being down is going to make things so difficult. Ponchek at a bit of an elevated angle could make things a bit more interesting, but instead dropping down. I think it's been heard. Missed shot. Snacks will now be into the 1 versus 1 versus Ponchek, but well positioned. 6 and 0. The streak carries on.
Dear oh dear. Good stuff from VP. And a nice attempt from Ponchek. Nice kill to Mihu. But that was actually X-kom losing the round because they threw the smoke to jungle. They'd actually caught, I think it was Stark up in the jungle, right? And he gets smoked off, and Mihu just peeks him because he knows he has no vision, right? He's stuck in the smoke. So very unfortunate smoke. They're actually lost them in that 2v2. And look at this aggression from VP in mid. 3 players just running on up. This is so much more confidence from this team. Mihu's opened up. Issue is trade is straight back, and we have T's working their way up through short. Tasek following up onto that kill. So now X-kom in the man advantage with a lot of map control to work with. However, that is changed. Snacks does pick up a kill on short. Neo even follows up. What's happening here? Goofy trading back, pushing out of ramp, so the A split can come through the connector. Still VP at a 2-on-2 retake scenario. It's not the worst spot to be in, and Snacks even grabs another kill.
And the bomb being planted for connector. It should be easy. Snacks in beast mode at the moment. And it is going to be a 7th in a row. 7 and 0 for Virtus Pro. That means, I think that's what? 22 of the last 23 rounds that we've seen played have been won by Virtus Pro.
Something like that. Not bad,
Kind of disgusting.
Yeah,
because they got 14 in a row, plus the 7, and then plus the 1 to close out the game.
Yeah. How does it feel for X-kom not having won any rounds? Or, well, 1 in the last 23. Probably not too good. No.
I'm hoping that they are not thinking about that. Maybe just like, oh, we've lost 7 in a row, which is not quite as bad, but still quite atrocious. The thing is, like, I feel like going into this, you just sort of have to think, like, we're already out. Like, if that's the problem. I think it is so demoralizing at this point. I think for them knowing as well that if they beat Virtus Pro, it would have been enough to actually take them through, and being in such a hefty lead, yeah, that's got to kill you.
Especially if you only narrowly lose that first map and then come back and destroy your Mirage, right? Not to say that's happening, but if it were to, they would literally be so upset because it's, you know, they needed 2 maps to get to the semi-finals, and not only did they get one that didn't matter, but also they got so close to winning the others. So yeah, I definitely see the mindset. Very unfortunate. Again, VP are playing well. Let's not take that away. I think VP are actually looking really good on this map. It is a map that they are known to enjoy. So Neo, couple of kills. Bialy's going to follow up. Stark's having a great time at Underpass right now. And VP having a great time on this A-bomb site. Although they give up the plants 2 to Sec, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The round can still be won. Flash up. Neo gets maybe a bit too big for his boots. And Sec will trade things right back.
Yeah, they actually have a chance here. Long rotation coming all the way back. Actually towards this A site, rather than going in towards middle. Both players, or 2 of the players from the CT side, making their way through the CT spawn as well. And they may not expect both players to be around this very angle, so there is actually a chance here. Smoke going to be falling. The problem is, they're not really anywhere near the bomb. They have to actually get themselves back onto the site. To Sec is going to be able to deny. It actually hits the second as well. It comes down to the 1 versus 1. Mihu's going to win the fight, but he won't win the round. Finally, X-kom will be onto the board. 7-1. But something interesting in the meantime. I think we do now have our matchups, if I'm correct, which I'm guessing it's just winner of Group 1 plays the second place in Group 2.
You would imagine.
So that will mean we'll have FaZe top of the group, so they'll be playing versus Virtus Pro, and then we'll have Mouse Sports versus Hellraisers.
Who goes where? Are we just gonna straight up go for the FaZe Mouse Sports Grand Final? That's what I'm thinking.
I think FaZe are like they should pretty much be guaranteed. I'd be very surprised if anything else happened. Are we gonna get the straight reset? That's the real question. It's looking like it so far. Neo doubling down, and well, Ponchek, he's trying to do it with the Mac Daddy. Doesn't achieve anything, and Stark, well, he was meant for this sort of after plant position. The bomb is there. It's just not planted. It's
down, just in a different way. You will get 1 kill, but they already can hear him jumping up into the window. I like this spot. Always a good off angle. The issue is you can't get anything done from it. Pasha will just come in from the back line, and more confidence displayed by VP. Even Pasha pushing for that kill. 8-1 up for VP.
Well, yeah, Snacks 9-1, Neo 13-5, Mihu 11-5. Like it's just domination at the moment. But yeah, I think
4-3.
I'm looking forward to the Hellraisers Mouse Sports match. I think that one could be really interesting. I do obviously have like Mouse Sports as the favorites, but I just think that there's such a chance for so many players to just explode in that game. Like Issa and Woxic, I love watching them play. And then on the other side, you've obviously got like Rops, you got Oscar, Sunny. Like there isn't really a member of either of these teams that can't go off. So
yeah,
I think that's going to be a really exciting semi-final.
That's the most fun, right? Everyone is sick on both those teams. And again, 2 teams that don't struggle with like an IGL who can't frag or anything. We see so many teams struggle with that, but both those rosters have really impactful in-game leaders. Chris J and Angel, definitely good players. But talking of good players, Stark, he's grabbed himself an AWP. He will be dropped. Soon is now left with a CZ on the A site. Does have the time to work with, but nothing else.
Doesn't have the bomb.
Flash is good, but who's better.
Yeah, 9-1. It's just carrying on from the previous map, and well, once again, X-kom are not going to have any money going into this. Just going to have to go for just a couple of pistols invested. But yeah, I'll be interested to see, because obviously for VP, like they've managed to get themselves through the group. They also took a map off of Mouse Sports. The problem is they've now got FaZe. That was a nice shot from Pasha. Catching them as they jump. Mihu, well, there you go. Stat padding. 10-1. Let's see now, do we get the turnaround? Will they bring things back?
This is where it happened, right?
I think it was one more round.
11-1. We've done it so many times now. Yeah, 11-1 where the comeback started to occur, but I'm not too confident this time, Tom, I won't lie. Especially with the fact that X-kom won't be buying next round. Unless they get a bomb plant. Which, easier said than done. Bialy at the top and middle here, looking to contest. He's got support from Mihu as well, so good double defense from VP.
Love me some double defense.
I was going to say, you love a good double D, don't you? Bialy still here. X-kom just holding off on the default. Pretty reserved considering the scoreline as well. Still not wanting to throw away any advantages. And you fall back out of the palace as well, potentially looking for this late round B play. Needs up for Bialy. Giving away the fact that he pushed top mid, but Tesek won't be pushing out. underpass to trade him. That could have been a big kill. Timing does get the better of the X-kom. VP, fall out of mid. They give away that position. That's fine. They wasted a good 60 seconds, not 80 seconds, 60 seconds of the round. Already, entry finally coming through.
One check will manage to get one. Bringing this into contention, actually, the rest of the players are going to be making their way on towards the B side. There's only one man here to defend him, but it is Snax, and he's been going off so far.
Oh.
Picks up a second already. Looking to try and stop the split onto short. Snax just styling at the moment, and it goes from a 4 versus 5 to a 4 versus none. Virtus Pro. That was sick from Snax as well.
Yeah.
If he can step up like that, going up against FaZe, maybe things will get a little bit more interesting.
I really do hope so. I hope we have a good game there, because on paper, I just look at it and I go, that could be a complete stomp. But hey, VP are looking great here, but also X-kom, I'm not seeing anything from them. There was not a single bit of utility usage on
But
that
here
entire
we go,
execute.
Hugo. This is where they win the round.
11-1. Let's see if it happens. I'll call it will happen, and then it won't. That's how it works, right? So
here we go.
yeah. Deep Molotov in. VP looking to take control of the B apartments. Exactly where X-kom hold on to, so don't give the AWP over Snax. Lethal weapon. That's a different movie. Still a slow round for X-kom. They do finally walk their way towards middle, and no one there from VP to contest. We just have that window player holding on, making sure that X-kom can't split up short. That's Pasha. Snax finally kicking things off with the AWP, dropping a man in the apartments. And X-kom looking for anything here. There's one. Goofy drops one of the two AWPs. They can actually go and retrieve that as well. There's no one here to try and stop that play. Tsek follows up, and Tom, not like this. Not with the Deagles. Neo is the only man left on the A bomb site to get this one done, and he lets him walk right past. Snax tier play from Neo, and he's going to be able to get the kill. Issue is, the other man in CT walked right past. He does realize, but he's getting flanked from jungle as well. Players from all positions. Who is the last man up. And X-kom, they may have done it.
Who's still left to a 1 versus, well, now 2. Neither of these players have armor either, so he still has the chance to aim punch them both. Nade, well, singular point of damage. Definitely not what he was hoping for. Just to find something back into the round. He does have a kit. Has himself a lot of utility, even picking up another smoke and incendiary as well. And his flashbang. Course, feeling confident. The problem is the bomb now ticking very fast indeed. The chance for him to win this slim to none, but he gets the first kill, doesn't know where the second is, and that is just easy predictions from Tom.
How the hell does that make sense?
Easy, Hugo. Like, I called it at the beginning of the round. Like,
Totally calculated, right?
It also shows that this is rigged. I can't believe that. The thing is, I know how much that annoys you.
No, it doesn't annoy me. It's just confusing. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm just a genius.
I very much disagree. Oh, Neo, he's a genius. Smoke criminal here, taking down Goofy. Soon, looking to trade. But Tom, if you're a genius and this is going to carry on, do X-kom win the next 2 rounds as well to final 11 for half and then come back and win the map?
No.
No. Is this where VP just rifle stop them for the rest of the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 16-3.
You're giving them a 3rd round.
Yeah.
Kind of you. You're a cruel leader at times, Tom, but that's very kind of you.
Cruel leader?
Yeah.
I thought maybe you'd say mistress, but
That also works.
also more accurate.
Stop. 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 Stop.
I wish I could. It's past my bedtime by quite a margin.
By 3 days, I think.
2
players up towards the A site for X-kom, but with Pasha on the other end. Good luck. He's hidden his shots in the last couple of rounds.
He hasn't actually had too much to do, in all honesty.
It's been snacks, to be honest.
Oh,
hello. Jinx padlock. X-kom are on the A-bomb site. It's going to be flashed to jungle. Could blind that one player there. It won't. Snax is still given free roam over the spawn, and that's it. Mihu follows up. VP follow up. A 12th round on the board, Tom. A last round of the half. A last opportunity for X-kom.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too
So, when Stark tweeted saying that they were going to beat Virtus Pro,
I don't think... Did he say they were going to beat them, or did they say he wanted to beat them?
I thought you said that they were going to... I thought this, or maybe I...
Maybe he said that. I don't know. I might have missed it. Well, let's see. Maybe they will come back potentially. We saw VP do the exact same in the previous map, but this time I'm not too confident. Neo is, sorry, having a sick game so far. 17 frags on his board. Actually 20 now, sorry. Top of the board after that. Stark stuck in the smoke, and yeah, he gets what is expected. 13-2 for VP. No hassle there.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty bleak scenario, and yeah, they managed in the second half of the last map, they managed to get 1 round. In the first half of this map, they managed to get 2 rounds.
Improvements?
Not really. Especially
mathematically.
They managed 11 in the first half of the previous map. So you can look at it either way. It's improvement on the second half. It's much worse than the first half. And you can just see it on their faces as well. They do not look like happy bunnies.
Stark does not want to open his Twitter notifications right now.
Why? What have you said?
Oh no, I've not said anything. That's not me. That's the Don. Okay, that's not me.
Act like a waste man.
Oh, I knew that was coming. 13-2 here for VP. I'm going to go with the word dominant half. X-kom, they've got to pull this back.
It's closer than the scoreline suggests.
Yeah. I've heard that before. Oh, dear. It's not 16-2 just yet, Tom. Give it time. You called 16-3. Let's see if X-kom can find that one sacred round. It's not too heavy on the B site for the CT side, but that will change because rotations will be needed. VP running on in. Ponchek flashed out. Good timing. He gets a spot at the very least and will allow for these CTs to move back into the site. Molotov keeps him in the open, though. Nice molly usage. Mihud finds that kill. Pasha doubles down, and Soon is the only man to trade, but this round is over. Pasha is taking faces off of X-kom. He is the Polish daddy, and there's no one left up. There's only one man. It's just not doable, Tom.
Yeah, that's actually true. He is a Polish daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Tesek. Okay. It's making things a little bit more interesting. He's still got to deal with Neo and Snacks, who have been very good so far, although a few missed shots along the way, but the time ticking against him. He has picked up the kit, but really needs to hit one of these shots. Gets the kill onto Neo, but all Snacks has to do is dance, and well, he'll even dance death. 14-2. Yeah, it doesn't get much worse, does it?
Yeah, I call that dirty dancing, Tom. Look at this jump shot, though. Oh, filth.
Hashtag Counter-Strike.
No, I hate it when people are like, oh, I don't like jump shots. It's so imbalanced. It's fine. Like, I think it's totally fine. Yeah, maybe the AWP's a little bit too accurate, but I think it adds a little bit of flavor to the game. I think it's fun. There's not a massive issue with it. Yeah, okay, RNG, but then again, you have guns not being accurate on their first bullet, so, you know, like, this game's full of RNG.
Yeah, but they're trying to fix it. Look what they've done with the Negev.
Ah, yes. Calculated suppressive fire, like anyone is ever going to buy that gun to suppress. I mean, prove me wrong. Do prove me, make that gun useful. Go ahead.
I use it to suppress my pain.
There's nothing that can suppress my pain, Tom.
Oh, this Force by not looking so good. Or X-kom, they're being picked apart. May have been a bit too generous giving them an extra round. It's alright, I already made my godlike prediction in round 13. Soon. We'll actually be able to pick up one with a scout. Now, they've tagged Pasha within inches of his life as well. The problem is they're split between the sites, and if the push comes in onto B, I dare say I think they may be absolutely screwed.
Yeah, still slow for VP, honestly. I'm surprised with the 14-2 scoreline. They're just waiting for X-kom to make rotations. Stark tries, but he gets dropped, and Tesek's been spotted in the site as well. It's soon going down. Tesek now on A, last man up, and they know exactly where he is. Bialy, filthy. 15-2 taken off the back of that kill, and certainly nothing you turn your nose up at.
Snacks has died 3 times. 3 times. And he's had a kill every round. 17 and 3. On average, no, I don't. Yeah, I haven't been counting
specifically. Right.
There we go, though. the beginning of the end. Virtus Pro running straight in towards the site. Nice shot from Stark. Looking for a little bit more, but won't be able to find it. There's more in terms of the Deagles, but soon and Ponchek are now left to try and defend versus the might of Virtus Pro. 15-2, looking like 16-2 will be our final scoreline. Unless they can pull off something ludicrous.
I think it's the end of the end at this point, Tom. It's not the beginning of the end. This has slipped way too far from X-kom's clutches. Butterfingers here for Ponchek as he looks for something on the CZ75. Dead instantly with only a dink to his name. Soon going to follow in suit. And that's 16-2 for VP. Probably one of the easiest games they have